Hey, Calm Your Mental family. Welcome back. I think I'm welcoming you and myself back. Man, I felt like for a while I was climbing up the hill of this podcast stuff, figuring things out and just being in a consistent rhythm of sharing the thing that I love most. But I think with any human experience, sometimes you don't have anything to say, or you just don't know how to articulate it at the moment. You don't know, or you don't feel that pull, that call to articulate it at that moment. And I find myself there more often lately. And sometimes what I want to say turns into an illustration or a vision in my head instead. And so I'm just riding the waves of whatever my spirit is doing and however my spirit is guiding me and all that jazz. But on that note, yes, welcome to another installment of Calm. If you don't know me, my name is Alenia. I go by a free bird. Because yes, that's what I aspire to be. A free bird. Floating, flying, gliding. Hopefully spreading calm and dope shit. If I'm gonna shit on you, it's gonna be dope. Yeah, so, feel free to stop by the comments, introduce yourself. My intention is to build a community of encouragement and inspiration through sharing my own insights and, ups and downs and lessons and experiences through these love notes. And so, yeah, what's on my heart this morning is, I was in the shower and I was just kind of like assessing my vibe, I'll say, assessing my spirit and how I was feeling. And what came through for me was, I'm okay. I'm okay at the moment. I'm not one way or the other. I just felt the need to enjoy some moments of gratitude with God, with my Creator, who I call God, and put the asking on pause for once, put the needing on pause. And so I spent several moments in there just saying thank you. And so, yeah, that's what I want to talk about this morning. It's the energy of gratitude and how beautiful of an energy it is and what it's really saying. What it's really saying energetically. If we think about a thank you is not arms folded, it's not closed, it's a welcoming. It's a receiving. There's an enjoyment. There's something coming inward towards us that we like when we say thank you, when we feel into thank you. And so, yeah, I think sometimes we can get caught up in the chasing of things we want instead of spending that time, that very important time in receptivity in welcoming the things that we actually have been chasing, wanting. And not only that, but I feel like it sets up, for me anyways, it's like this arm opening to God and whatever God is trying to do or wanting to usher into my life. The art of gratitude is one I think we don't spend enough time appreciating. The joy of now. And I'll say to that, I've had several different experiences in my life where I was on the other side, where, I was losing something. Like at one point, I really was struggling with my digestive system. And it got to the point where I couldn't eat. And I had an appetite, but I couldn't eat. My food would not go down my esophagus. And if it did, then it was getting stuck at the point of my esophagus and my stomach. My belly was inflamed. And I went through a very long period of that. And I ended up sick for a while, losing lots of weight, but not sure what was wrong. And I spent so many days and nights in that energy of worry and that energy of what's wrong, that of course it made things worse. But I finally found some help through a holistic doctor, and it turns out the bulk of what was going on was stress. Stress I hadn't addressed, and me just kind of pushing my way through life, worrying, trying to get to the next whatever. Trying to get to the next worry, really. Never really enjoying what I was doing or where I was at. It's just always kind of just pushing to the next. Okay, now I fixed this. Okay, now what else do I have to worry about? And it was causing me so much stress that my body wouldn't let me eat, even though I was hungry. Which there's some meaning in that as well, but I won't veer off just yet. Anyways, as this holistic doctor helped me address this thing, slowly I got my appetite back. My appetite returned. And it felt amazing. It felt amazing because I thought I was dying. And it was just a matter of time and adjusting how I was navigating life, that my appetite returned. But the one thing it made me was observant of, wow, something that we all sort of naturally have can go away from us. And it's frightening, not knowing if that thing is going to return. It made me so grateful continually that I have something as beautiful as an appetite. Not only an appetite, but that I can eat. I can use my organs the way that they were designed to help me digest and process my food. And I've had, again, several instances where something we all have was stripped from me. And I thought, oh my God, am I going to have to live without this necessary function, this necessary thing? But it's bore a level of gratitude for just having the things I need. Sure, having more is amazing, but if you can get in a state of just, wow, I have what I have, and surely it is enough, then not only are you paying homage to the beauty of life as it is, but you're also creating a frequency that says, yes, more of this, please. And that's what I think for many of us is missing. The art, the practice of gratitude and understanding truly what it's doing. Anything that we are right now is a vibration. And what that vibration does is carry on into the future. And so we want to set ourselves up for success by our current state, our present state. If our current state is worry, then the frequency, the signals that we're sending out into the universe is, give me more things to worry about. And that's all the universe is ever doing. It's taking in what we're sending it. And it's like, okay, oh, you want more of this? Oh, you think about this a lot. You must want this. You send me this frequency a lot. You must like this. So I'm going to give you more of it. It kind of sucks. Kind of sucks, actually. But that's truly what the universe is doing. It's like this big nucleus. And it's just receiving. It's just receiving. And then it's creating from what we give it. That's all that's ever going on with us. There's a give and receiving going on. So why not? Why not be intentional? Why not spend times of your day in gratitude? And yeah, here's the thing. Sometimes there's nothing to feel thankful for, When your life feels very shitty and you're frustrated and you don't want to say thank you. You don't want to. That is the time where you've got to be intentional. You've got to be determined. You've got to lock on to something you are thankful for and freaking magnify the shit out of it, at least for a little bit, until life gives you more to be thankful for. But I promise you, our lives, as complicated as they seem, are being driven by our thoughts, our frequencies, what we're giving And so, in a world that's heavy and full of confusion and misinformation and quarreling, you've got to be more proactive about locking on to the things that bring you joy. With the intention to invite more joy into your life. And gratitude, from my experience, is the easiest way, the most effective way to bring more of what you want, to bring more of how you want to feel into your life. You know, it used to be so hard for me to say thank you. Not to people, but to this God of my understanding that I really didn't think cared about me, or the way I looked at the situations in my life, and still do sometimes. I wonder why. Why is everything so hard? And why you want me to thank you? What am I thanking you for? This used to be my thought and my attitude. What am I thanking you for? And even that, I think, is a necessary phase. Because it's just how you feel, you know? But I'm grateful that I have evolved from that. And my perspective has shifted, and it took that. I had to repeatedly ask God, ask my Creator to shift my perspective, to open my eyes, to show me a different point of view of my life and what it meant and why I was struggling and why I was going through the things I was going through. I had to ask for a different perspective. And I'm so grateful. It's just another thing I'm grateful for now that I did, that God gave me the wisdom to ask for a different perspective. Because as my perspective shifted, that frustration lifted off. And it just felt good to be living and understanding. It was like the light was shining from a different angle. And I could see. I could understand. And so even now, all of the things that I've been through, gone through, I have such gratitude for, because there's such beautiful gems that I get to now hand to someone else with a bit more understanding painted onto it. That perhaps will give someone else an easier time as they go through something similar. But gratitude brought me that. Gratitude brought me that gift. And asking for that perspective shift. Gratitude has brought me the most amazing experiences. I remember also, I started to notice when I would light up, and it happened to be when I would have, a dope conversation with a stranger in a strange place or a regular random place. And I started to thank God. I started to really intensely just be like, God, thank you so much for these meaningful interactions. Thank you so much for these meaningful interactions. And what I noticed is, unintentionally, because I wasn't I just was really in a mode of thankfulness, but I noticed those interactions would increase. they would increase and they would fill my heart up. Just to laugh with a stranger, or, say something in passing that we both chuckled at or agreed with, or standing 5 minutes in someone's driveway talking about the things that mattered to them, that mattered to both of us, or what was going on in their life. I still very much cherish that, and being thankful for meaningful interactions, I want to say I started really doing at least 5 years ago. But man, the result has been incredible. So yeah, anytime we say thank you, anytime we get in a state of thank you, of gratitude, of feeling that feeling of gratitude, we're really just saying yes, more please, more please. I really like this. I really appreciate that. We're saying that with our energy. And so, yeah, it's okay to ask for things. But it's also just as important to usher in that yes, more please energy, which is really just thank you. Thank you. Wow, this is amazing. This feels wonderful. I'm so grateful to feel like this right now. I'm so grateful to enjoy this moment, this time. Yes, I want more of this. And this I call the art of gratitude. It's a practice just like anything else, but probably one of the most rewarding practices you'll ever begin engage in. Talk about a sea of love, a sea of fruitfulness, a sea of just joy. Not just accumulating things and getting more things, but being accompanied by joy. From feeding that seed of gratitude. You want a fruitful life? Water that seed. Nourish that seed of gratitude inside of you. Find it, feel it, play with it. It's there. What a beautiful life this is, as is. What's more is that we have such an opportunity to give to it, to add to it what's already beautiful. We all have this amazing opportunity to contribute to the beauty that life already is with our own energy. You choose how. Every moment, every thought, we choose. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. I think I'm going to end on that note. I've got some things coming up, some books that I'm reading that I want to share, and, thoughts I want to sprinkle on you. But I think I've given you enough to reflect on. And I hope you'll do just that. See what areas of your life you can turn around with gratitude. Because everything in life is a gift. If it's the hard shit, if it's the hurtful shit, man, it's to change something in you. It's to refine you. It's to gift you with something to give the world. We're not escaping the hard shit here. We're not escaping the trials. We're not. Because it's just a part of life. Just as beautiful as the birth of a child is, there are pains, birthing pains, labor pains that one must go through to get there. And you know why? Because those pains, those labor pains, that process is what helps one appreciate the actual birthing of that thing, of that child, of that dream, of that whatever. We must honor and be grateful for the process, the pain in that process. Because that pain ultimately births appreciation. Not just the gift of whatever that birth brings forth. Anyways, let's leave on a high note. The vibe of this music is kind of dope. Shout out to my friend for helping me find some new beats, unlicensed beats. Anyways, truly, that is all I have for now in this episode. Thanks for listening, Calm Your Mental fam. Thanks for calm. Yeah, that too. Until next time.